Hi guys, today's going to be a pretty simple OG video that I think everyone who talks about manifestation, every coach has spoken about, and that is manifesting a text from a specific person, manifesting your contact from your SP. So it's a pretty simple, basic concept. I think the start of any manifestation to do with a specific person, whether it's a friend, family, boyfriend, crush, whoever. I think we all have been in that place where we just want to get contact, and I've seen it all over YouTube. Anytime I look up meditations, subliminals and things, it's all about get your crush to text you and things like that. So that's kind of what today's video is going to be all about. I realized I haven't really spoken about this, and it also includes my own little success story because I have applied this myself and actually seen incredible results. And yeah, to the point where some of my friends were joking like, you're psychic, are you psychic? And yeah, so it literally you can get the most exact specific results if you just apply yourself. So do thumbs up and subscribe if you like this, if you'd like more of my own personal manifestation stories. I have loads more manifesting LOA videos coming up, and I also offer coaching services, so you can check out all the information to do that, prices, what I do and why, and that's on my page LOA Coaching on Instagram. So let's get started. As always, I have everything on my phone to structure it for you guys. And first point is, this isn't necessarily in any order. You can do whichever point you want, which you can focus on just one of the points I mentioned, whatever feels natural and best to you. So that would be to download something called the Parrot app. And I don't know if this has been spoken about widely, but I suppose it's the general concept of affirming, where you loop a specific phrase, specific affirmation and thought. But this is in obviously a listening format, so you're not consciously doing anything, you're just allowing that information to go into your subconscious, if that makes sense. So it's called Parrot, as in the animal, and you can definitely get it for iPhones. I'm not sure about, what is it, like Samsung or Google phones or whatever. I'm not sure about any other like manufacturer, if you can get it on their app store, but for iPhones you definitely can, and it's really, really easy to use. You just record whatever you want to record, whether it's one affirmation or 10, and then you just press play and it automatically loops it for you. So this is something I use when I'm going to sleep, right before bed. Obviously, as I'm sleeping, it's going into my subconscious mind. My conscious mind isn't awake to, deter those thoughts and put any negative, negating beliefs against it. So it's going straight into my subconscious. That doesn't mean you'll wake up and 100% believe it. It's already in your reality. You wake up and it's just magically at your doorstep. It doesn't work that way, but it is going to, that new information is gonna filter into your mind. So yeah, same way if you accidentally leave the TV on overnight, you might start having dreams about it. You might subconsciously have those thoughts come up in your mind. It's because whilst you're asleep, that information is being taken in, especially because I believe we are in a theta state. I think it's theta or delta, and yeah, your mind is just more susceptible to take in more information, same as when you're in a meditative state. So let's say for this scenario, obviously what you want to affirm is my SP, whatever their name is, my SP has already texted me. My SP is texting me right now. My SP is constantly texting me right now. Those are all really great words to use. The way I phrased it, I think, would work really well, and that's essentially what I say. I would say something like, my SP is constantly texting me, something like that. So yeah, you can use that affirmation or whatever it is specifically that you want to get. Maybe it's an apology. My SP just texted me an apology. Get very specific about what exactly it is you want, or depending on your beliefs, if you have already a good relationship with your SP, whether, it can be a friend or a romantic partner, usually it's romantic, you'll know if you're in a good place with them. If you are, great, the wording doesn't really matter, you'll get positive contact from them most probably. But yeah, just get a little more specific if you feel like you need to hone in on that. Generally for me, just affirming the texting works amazingly. And now that's just a little extra something to do at night, but if you want to focus on that method, that's great. Next point would be good to go into a state of SATS, which is state akin to sleep. I don't talk much about Neville Goddard, but this is one of his concepts where essentially you're getting into a meditative state. You're, laying down, getting yourself into a comfortable position, doing some deep breathing, just relaxing your mind, relaxing your body, trying to unwind and just be able to focus your mind. So that's why deep breathing and just, just laying into a natural position, a comfortable position where you're in a quiet room by yourself, works amazingly. Now then you want to think of a very quick, simple scene to imagine. So basically, in this scenario, it's picking up your phone and seeing that notification, hearing the ping, whatever this notification sound is, and seeing your SP's text message. So you want to try and use all your senses for this. So, you know, what do you see in that image? How do you feel? What do you physically feel? Are you sat on your bed? Are you walking, you know, to work, or whatever it is specifically that you'd ideally like? Just imagine that. You know, what can you smell or hear around you? Is it completely quiet? Are you in your room? You've just woken up and you get the notification sound. It literally can be a 5-10 second scene. Don't make it too elaborate or long. Try and make the text relatively simple as well. I think that's much more easy to manifest. Your mind has less to take in. It can be your SP saying, I love you. It doesn't have to be realistic, or it can be, I'm so sorry for what I did. You know, whatever it is that you're looking to get, that's what you want to loop. See their name, whether it's WhatsApp or Instagram or just general text messages, wherever it is you want, wherever they most commonly would message you. That's what you want to see. So yeah, just make it very realistic, very real for yourself, and just loop that. Now, you want to do that until it feels real to you, until you get excited or happy or feel like, wow, this is mine, like, oh my God, I feel like I'm living it right now. That's the amount you want to loop it. You can also just do the sats until you fall asleep right before bed, because as I said, your mind is in a more kind of suggestive state where you can insert those new ideas more easily. And next point is again to do with visualizing. If you feel confident in your visualizing skills and you really believe in manifestation, you have a strong self-belief, belief in the concept, you've been practicing it for a while and you're not a beginner, then absolutely you can only do it once or twice. Now let me just quickly tell you guys my personal experience. I was manifesting obviously a text message from an SP. I think it was that I had initiated, well, I've obviously manifested loads of contact, but the one specific scenario that I think relates to what I'm speaking about and will maybe give you guys some more clarity on what to do and how easy it really is I had texted my SP. I wanted a really specific, sweet response, and I imagined the exact wording. I even imagined the exact emoji that I wanted him to add, and guess what? I got the exact thing, and the spelling and wording that I wanted was quite specific to the way he spoke, and it was just something specific that I wanted from him, and the way we would text each other. And then I just added a little emoji in my mind. I saw his name pop up on where we would normally chat, and he did the exact thing. It happened literally within 20 minutes. I closed my eyes and visualized a couple of times exactly what I would see on my phone screen. I was holding my phone, I saw the text message, and it was even just the notification. I just saw the notification pop up with his name and the exact message, and I felt really good. I believed in it. I'd visualized and manifested many things before, so you can test the theory, practice it, build up your belief and confidence before doing this to really prove to yourself that it does work amazingly. And yeah, it worked for me. He texted me within, I think it was 10 minutes, might have been 20. The exact wording. I was still shocked. It's still a really fun, pleasant surprise to see it. You're never expecting, or like, okay, yeah, I knew it. Like, it's always really exciting and crazy to think, wow, this actually works. So yeah, just get really specific, see it very clearly in your mind, feel good about it, know that this really does work. So many other people have done it too. And yeah, it will come about naturally. Now, next final point that I want to talk about is you can use Sammy Ingram's method of using a placebo. This is just another little extra addition to help you build up your belief and prevent you from spiraling, or help you stay on a better mental diet perhaps, because you're introducing more positive thoughts. And that is to use her placebo effect, which I believe she has spoken about in videos before. Basically, find a really easy day-to-day task that you do. It can be driving your car. It can be as frequent as blinking or drinking water, especially now in the heat. I might start doing that for one of my affirmations. Like, every time I drink water, I manifest blah, blah, blah. So for this scenario, you can say, every time when you're about to drink, you know, a glass of water or whatever, every time I drink water, my SP texts me something cute, or my SP immediately texts me. Just add in those little key phrases like always, immediately, right now, constantly, non-stop. Like, just more powerful wording, and it's a little placebo effect because it's going to impact your subconscious mind whether it seems logical to you or not, and your mind is going to be like, oh, we're drinking water, that means he has to message me, she has to message me, right? So it's a little extra step you can add in. Placebos do work. You can watch Sammy's video to hear more about it. I might test it out more thoroughly and feed back to you guys, but it's definitely something I've tested out before, and it's just a good way to reaffirm what you want. Like I said, you can just visualize it a couple of times, loop it in a state of sats, 10, 20 times even, and just feel it real. Feel good about it, feel happy, see it really clearly in your mind and understand that this truly does and can work. And yeah, then try out the extra steps that I mentioned previously if you want. And that is everything. I hope this was really useful. I hope you gained some clarity and understanding on how to get that text message that you want. I can talk more about SP related topics if you guys would like. Let me know in the comments. Do thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.